Is this something worth leaving my family over? I'm currently in a 6Y relationship. I'm 26 mean, she is 25F. We have a 4-yo kid and on the verge of moving into our own home. We currently live at my mother's. I need different unbiased opinions. So I can maybe look from her perspective, 2 years in, we had a baby. That was not consented by me. She figured she just stopped birth control. And I didn't have a say. Nor did I think she would actually disrespect my opinion. That was 2 years old by this time. In those 4 YRs, I was the main provider, providing like 90%. So after 2 YRs, things became sour for me. My job started getting late in payments, and I was like 15K behind in 3 months. My girl had to work more and harder. Fortunately, that time she started making more money. She worked, went to the gym again, did her hair and bought new clothes, etc. All while I was awake for 20 hours a day trying to make a buck. Literally survival mode. I was happy she finally could do these things for herself. My job stopped paying around June, and around January she started taking more care of herself, going to the gym with her BFF. She even told me they had a personal trainer. In the next few months, I saw her going to the gym more, but also making herself pretty again, which she never did for me in these 4YRs. I figured my girl is starting to come back into herself. We get into fights more and around April, I called it quits as it was too tiring for me. I was still in a kind of survival mode. Well, we get back after 2-3 months. So next year around April, I think let's check her phone, as I always trusted her, but from time to time just see if there is anything. I see a few new dudes in her Snap. I check Insta DM and I see one name I didn't recall. I check it and the guy is blocked. As I quick scroll to the top, I see it is her personal trainer. So from around the time we started fighting a lot, there was sexual contact over Insta DM. Nothing physical. I guess he was the reason she started making herself feel pretty again. Now I figured why she was so much into the gym. As it was night, I had time to compose myself. Went searching in the BFF chat. So now I see a MSG from my GF to her BFF now. I got 3 niggas. So I start tripping, looking for the third. Date from the chat is from that period we broke up in April. I looked at the Insta DM and she was literally giving him openings to fuck her. His game was kind of weak though. So next day and confronted her about this guy. Asked her, so you're on a break with me, still asking me to go on vacation with you, meanwhile, you simultaneously ask your personal trainer? She started looking pale. I told her I'd seen anything. She said it's nothing anymore. I just asked her how the hell could it be that quickly after we broke up she talked lovey-dovey with the PT. I pointed back out to January and told her what I've noticed in her behavior. She kind of gaslight me saying I was the one being emotionally not available, not giving attention and stuff. I didn't initiate sex as much anymore as I kind of got traumatized, I found later on, for having a kid I didn't consent to. I stayed for the baby, how she could throw me a surprise party. She had it planned already and didn't say anyone we broke up, while we were on a break. But the same day her PT tried hooking up and she told him I have a party to attend. We were off for a few weeks at that time. Also, it's hard for me to grasp that she started with this PT before January, together with her BFF. They knew the PT from school like 5 YRs prior. She forgot to tell me he was a previous fling though. So now she didn't only try to emotionally cheat with her PT, but she let him train her knowingly. They had something in the past. As I saw from their DMs, he recalled that one time they were lying on her bed, but nothing happened, and he asked how because of their chemistry. After I got half-ass answers and gaslighting, I told her to get out. We were off for about 2 months, made each other promises to do nothing with anybody until we had talked. I found a new girl quick and had a great time. We had sex after a few weeks. I tried reconciling again with my GF. She told me there was somebody she talked to, but not really something crazy. So quick forward 1 week, I had deleted my fling. I check her phone and see her fling deleted her through Snapchat, but she didn't delete back. I guess he was mad for her leaving him confused, as she also did with her personal trainer, by the way. So long story short, while I had problems providing for my family and shifting my energy and focus on making more money, my girlfriend baby mother started emotional cheating with her personal trainer. And she never told me he was her previous fling at the time she was training. I found all this out a weir after reconciling. So my questions, in particular are, I do have more questions though. Why she accepted training from her previous fling? She says it was nothing and they laid in bed one time. And should I cut off her BFF from my side for parting with her in this journey as she knew all along? Why didn't she delete the chat on Insta DM and only blocked the PT? She never told him why she ghosted him, so in my mind, she is just having backups. I found the number in her phone as well, but I'm sure there was no contact. She told me she never deletes anything, which I feel is a blatant lie. The same was with her new fling when we broke up because of the PT. After I saw she still had him friended, he just unfriended her. From the chats I could make up, he was also just left confused. Is this a trick to save them as backup?